So, here we are for another story time with Sam. We got number 3, and right now on my left, I have Brendan / Pit72 right next to me. And, he's not really going to be joining me, but he's going to be listening to my story today. So, you know, I was always a person. I was so outgoing, and I needed to make some money so I could get a new video game I wanted, because you know how Battlefield is. So I was saving up to get Battlefield 4. I still am saving up for it, because it's not released yet, but I pre-ordered, because I had enough. And, his dad offers me a job on the ship he's working on. So he asked me to go scalloping with him. I took it up. I mean, you get money and a bunch of it. And so I went on the boat with him. And on the boat, we encountered not that bad of a storm, just a mild storm, to where the waves started thrashing and pushing, and eventually the boat was hit so hard, I hit my head on a giant pole that was above the sleeping quarters, and I hit my head. I had a headache. I walked out on the boat, on the deck, to see what was going on, and at that moment, it was like the forming of a tsunami hit the side of the boat, and I went overboard, and I blacked out. I'm sorry, it's just a really emotional story. Okay. When I woke up, it was like dawn when I woke up, so I must have been out for a good
few days.
12 hours.
Few days.
No one knows what the time was, but so I woke up, you know, casual. I had a weird, strange pain in my buttocks. I turned around, and to my surprise, there were some kraken tentacles in my butthole, all the way through my mouth. My tongue came out my nose, and I kept gagging, but the tentacles wouldn't leave me alone. Later, a speedboat came along to ram the kraken. As it went, the kraken pulled out its tentacle, hit the speedboat went right up my butt. The motor tore apart my intestines.
He was butthurt for days.
I had to go to the emergency room, where I then woke up from a coma of 12 years. Then I got hit on the side of the head with a pan, went back into another coma. I woke up 24 years later to see apparently I was married. And you know, she was a nice, decent wife. So we went home after I left the hospital, and as we were home, she wanted to have a little fun time, quote unquote. I just woke up from a coma, so I'm all up for it. And we go to bed. We get in bed. It was a man. He had a wiener the size of the Titanic. Man, that thing wasn't going down no matter what I tried. I tried shipwrecking it. I got a bunch of ice cubes. I even took my prized possession, which was just a piece of hail that looked like an iceberg, and I shoved it on top of
the Titanic.
I shoved the iceberg into the Titanic, and down it went with a big splash. I was soaked. I went into shock by all the warm and coldness in the room. I had a seizure, and a whale fell out of my husband's butthole onto my stomach. I went into another coma. I woke up again, and it was 12/21/12, 5 a.m.
12/21/12.
5 a.m. I found the irony at the age 97. I also had a girlfriend. She was 12. I called her into my hospital room. I gave her one last kiss. I said goodbye.
You missed your most favorite year.
I know.
Wait, how are you telling you the story then?
I told her goodbye. As the world was about to end, I died. The world didn't end, so, you know, I came back reincarnated as myself. What a shocker. My girlfriend doesn't remember me. And, she hates me. She blocked me on Facebook.
Oh God, no, no,
She's got a new boyfriend. She doesn't care about me. And she lives across from Brendan.